All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is Avian. We're in collaboration with Vultr. We are the AI research company building the world's best inference stack on the best cloud providers, Vultr. So this is an introduction. What do we do as a company? We just make inference faster. So what does inference mean? Have you ever used a chatbot? Have you ever used any LLM? We provide that faster. So that means cheaper and faster for end users as well as companies. So my name's Jessup. I'm COO at Avian. Feel free to add me on LinkedIn. This is my background. So today, you're going to be seeing something pretty cool, which is that you'll be seeing a world record on inference speeds. Who's ready for a world record, everybody? Woo! Mark's ready. Who else is ready? Okay, we see some more. We need more enthusiasm. Who's ready to see a world record inference? Yeah! Woo! There we go. We will be looking at world records. So we started out with Llama 3.1. As you can see, just numbers don't lie. 572 tokens per second. Meta Llama 3.1 405B, 142. So these are some of the world records that we've met. And this is the most recent one on DeepSeek R1. So this is 303 tokens per second that you are able to get. And you can see the competitors there. And this was verified by artificial analysis. This is just a LinkedIn post to verify that we are legitimate and reposted by NVIDIA and artificial analysis. These are specifics of benchmarks. So pretty much what we're doing here is we are flexing to show you that we are the best. You can't find a supplier out there that is better because we have world records. But what does that really mean for you? Well, it means, as we said, cheaper, right? So, it's usually very expensive to rent out GPUs. So what we help you with is, how can you squeeze more juice out of the same GPU? And that's where we come in. The different numbers that you saw here, these means that for one GPU, which is a node of maybe 8, and you can do that with one depending on the model, but for R1 it's a node of 8 GPUs, you're actually able to get more performance for the same amount of buck. So as an end user, that means that you don't have to pay as much money. So let's say you were getting maybe 150, 170, now you're getting 303. That means your costs have just halved. It's 50% of what you would be paying. That means that you can use it more for the same amount of money, things like that. So we believe that we're helping democratize access to AI and inference in general. Because you train all these cool models, what do you do with it? You inference. And so we think that we're helping in that manner with speed, and that translates into cost. Another thing is ease of use. If you're very technically advanced, you may be able to use that with your terminal, be able to actually develop on your own. But we are not only the cheapest, but also provide ease of use. So there's just a search bar. You can look for any model on Hugging Face, which means that you don't have to actually optimize your models. It's already pre-optimized. It's a you know what Hugging Face is. It's just a platform where people kind of compete with the best kinds of models, and then you can use it. We obviously support any kind of model that you bring. We have in-flight batching, which means that we pretty much know all the models on the market, but you want to give us a challenge, right? You have your own fine-tuned model, bring it up. We can optimize in-flight as well. So that's pretty cool. So this is just an example of how you can use this. You just search it up, click it, and then you're done. So everybody say, ooh. Ooh. Everybody say, ah. Ah. This is how you do it, and that's that fast. So that's the ease of use that we talked about. As we said, profitability. Who likes making money here? Yeah, very good, yeah. Who loves saving money here? Very good. I like that as well. So that translates into profitability. how do we do this? We do a full stack. So we have the orchestration layer, serving layer, model layer, all of it. And so if we are able to get a 3% optimization on each stack, it just compounds up to something that is hard to follow. So this is another way of bragging that we're able to do all this. So you may have heard of full stack development in web dev. Welcome to the new generation. This is full stack development for AI. These are our throughput comparisons, cool stuff. And now, before we go on here, oh well, I guess we're showing it. This is the actual world record. This is not available on the internet, so you're seeing it for the first time. World record speeds of R1. This video you cannot find on YouTube. This is a world record, and you can tell there's actually green spots here that show the throughput, 317. Another coming up here, 319. So you can tell it's actually higher than the 303 that we promised. And that's our business model. We under-promise and we over-deliver. So you can see that these are actually higher numbers than the world record that we've promised. And so we've since renewed our own world record. We have 351, and for special customers, we have actually higher numbers as well. So if you're interested, please come up and talk to us. You can see there's high numbers. This is for MT bench, which is a way of calculating accuracy, multi-turn benchmarks. So this just makes sure that accuracy is 100%. So yeah, it's very fast. At some point, we'll be seeing an average as well. So we can either watch all of this, or we can just put it in the background later. We're going to go on to the next slide. So now we can start making money. So if you're interested, feel free to pre-order. We have a long list of waiting, but depending on how good of friends we are, no, I'm just kidding. We might be able to accommodate. So feel free to come up and do this. This is also available on the website. So yeah. So if you want to add me on LinkedIn, feel free to. If you have any questions, I know we have about 5 minutes left. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Yes, go. Yes.
The benchmarks you perform on H100?
Oh, yes.
Because it depends on the...
Great question. So the question was, do you perform benchmarks on H100, or what kind of hardware do you run it on? And the answer is yes, in the sense that we actually have world records on all the different kinds of GPUs. So we started at H200s, and we reached a world record there, and then now we are on B200s. So this is actually on the Blackwell machine, and we can go back as well. But yeah, this is on the B200 machines that we've most recently reached our world record. Great question. Any more questions on the tech, things like that?
Free trial that we can...
Yes, yes. The question was, is there a free trial? Yes. If you sign up, you have credits that you can use, and then if you email me, I might be able to add you a little bit more extra credits if you need. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yes, that's right. Very good question.